I'm just gonna say, welcome back to or sketch plays, I guess. I'm gonna call it sketch plays. That's gonna be my thing. Sketch plays The Last Door. We played chapter 1, and now we're gonna play chapter 2, which is apparently more of the story because the first one was more of a prologue. So, because the first game had suicide in the beginning, I'm going to just put a disclaimer here now. I have not played this game at all. I don't know what's going to happen, but because of how shocking that first episode was, that first chapter was, I'm just gonna go ahead and say if you're squeamish about any kind of murder or suicide mention, don't watch. Yeah. It's very Edgar Allan Poe-y so far. And, yeah, it's a wild ride, and I'm just gonna be prepared for anything. Okay. Yes, hello. Headphones and dark environment. Headphones, yes. Dark environment, not so much. Okay. Father in heaven, hallowed be your name. Here comes the creepy music. Alright, so, starting out as a pastor dude, looks like. You got crosses literally everywhere. That's a little bit excessive, I think. It's just a bit excessive. I'm gonna assume that's like a rosary or something, maybe. Oh, no, popes, maybe? I don't know, I'm not Catholic. Alright, so the first time, like in the first chapter, you started out as a guy in a room that you couldn't escape the room, and, he killed himself. So, I'm going to be very prepared in case this guy decides to do the same thing. Seems like I can't interact with the little Jesus guy hanging on the wall. That's a very accurately painted Jesus, I'm imagining. Okay, so you can pick that up. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors, and lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Oh, okay, we're just gonna go through the prayer. Give us each day our daily bread. Sir! You took your clothes off. Oh, I see, it's bedtime. It's bedtime for you. What's that? Are you gonna do your little prayers before you go to sleep? Forgive us our sins, for we ourselves forgive our debtors. That's a different interpretation, but okay. Yep, kneeling down to pray. Praying to little Jesus. Okay, you're done. Oh my goodness, don't hurt yourself. And lead us not into temptation. That actually, that scared me. I jumped, like, what is it called? When you, like, I guess it's jumping, you know? I flinched, that's it. I flinched at that. Okay. Monty Python. Don't hit yourself anymore. Jesus doesn't like you when you do that. Stop it. But deliver us from evil. Amen. Ew. Okay, obviously, there's some stuff going on here that's religious, that's going to be a bit controversial. So if you are sensitive to that, there is a lot covered in this pixelated game. Like, the graphics are awful, but everything else is so amazing. I might be talking too loud because the game itself is really loud. So, we're gonna turn the volume down as low as we can. The game is so loud and you can't, like, change it at all. You can't change the settings. I could just skip this part, but you know, it's important to see the people who made it and who are part of it. And these crows, oh my gosh, what are they doing? What is their purpose? I bet they're behind the whole thing. I mean, they're here in the pastor's life, or priest? It's a priest, right? Yeah, priest. Priest life. Not the Pope. There's the Pope, Ooh. Oh, this is scary. Oh gosh. Okay. What's gonna happen? Now tell me, where are you? What do you see? Oh, I'm scared. What? I don't like the breathing. I think we could do without the breathing. Why am I traveling? Who am I now? I don't know, but he seems more and more scared. Just run, man. Just run. Get out of there. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Who is it? Is it him, Anthony? Answer me. It's Anthony. Oh, gosh. Oh. Okay, this is a nightmare, okay? This is probably the guy from the first game having a nightmare because he found his friend dead and eaten by birds. I mean, that would scare anybody, right? What is she doing? Get close to her. Get close to Anna. Anna? Anna has a baby, and I'm kind of scared for the baby. Anna? Anna? Hey! Can you let me, like, talk to somebody? I would like to leave this. Okay. When I count to 3, you'll wake up. Am I talking to a psychiatrist? 1, 2, 3. Oh, that was 1. Okay. 1. Okay. 2. Oh! Oh, Crow. 3! Now! Wake up! Wake up! You can rest now, Mr. Devitt. That will be enough for today. Are these sessions really necessary? I am confident that this is the best course of treatment for your symptoms. Now, did you ever see him again? Did I ever... I saw it. What did you see? Can you describe it? I can choose! I can choose what I say! Oh, it looked like an eye. It was like an eye, perfectly rounded and dark, deep and empty, accompanied by the most horrifying, pain-filled screams I've ever heard. Inside, a complete darkness where an evil dwells deep below, a forgotten fear for human reasoning, but undoubtedly still rests deep down inside our being. In my case, that fear has already awoken. I can understand why you are disturbed, Mr. Devitt. With your permission, I would like to consult on your case with a colleague of mine, a man I've known for many years who is more versed in modern psychological practices. I think his knowledge and experience would be very helpful in enabling us to understand your condition. If you think it would help, Doctor, I leave it in your hands. The agony grows increasingly unbearable, and if you believe this man can help, then I welcome his aid. Thank you, Dr. Wakefield. I bid you good evening. Man, post-traumatic stress is not fun. Anthony, my friend, what really happened to you? How could you have let your wife Anna die so awfully? Oh! Oh, right, the woman in the bed. Yeah. These doubts consume my soul. I hardly remember the time we spent together as schoolmates. I confess that beyond your enduring friendship, I can recall little of those years. Were your words a result of an increasing loss of sanity? In your letter, you wrote that someone awaits me. A warning to warn me from a genuine danger, or merely the ravings of a brilliant mind addled by insanity. Something stirs uneasily within my heart. I will not rest easily again until I go back to that boarding school and find out what secrets may lie within. Oh, that's why it's Catholic. Boarding school. Farewell, Mr. and Mrs. Beechworth. Rest now, in peace. Anna and Anthony. I wonder if they got married because they have the same initials. Oh, life is so lonely without your friend now, isn't it? Now you're haunted by thoughts that can't escape you, or you can't escape them, and so you go about your life, There you are, the boarding school. Time to get answers done, Mr. Devitt. Chapter 2. Memories. I like your hat. Alright, you can only go backwards and forwards. What's this? An old, quite damaged mailbox. Got it? Oh, I can interact with it. What's in it? Just gonna check inside. There's a postcard inside the mailbox. Let's take it. Dear Matthew, it has been several months and I still have heard no news from you. My brothers insist that you have abandoned me, but I am sure you remain true. I bet this is a woman. I know that you would never do that to me, for I know your heart and the honesty of your eyes. I got this address from a hospital in London, and pray that it reaches you safely. If that's the case, I want you to know it's definitely a woman. That I will always be waiting for you. Forever yours, Juliet Holloway. I think that actually might be the woman from the first game. The, like the maid lady who worked for Anthony. I could be completely wrong. I don't remember the names from the first game. I mean the first chapter. The angel Gabriel, the school's emblem. I remember it being very pristine, but it looks neglected and dirty now. Ooh, what's this on the ground? A stone eagle lies on the floor. It appears to have broken off of the fountain. Can you pick it up? It's sitting right there. You can't pick up the other bit, that just part of the stone? Okay. Well, I guess we're not going to repair the stone eagle. We're just gonna walk on by. Could I go inside? I could go inside. Okay. Well, what's over here? The back of the school. Ooh, I hear something. A locked wooden coffin, badly finished. It seems that whoever made it was a bit rushed to finish. Uh-oh. I hear digging. Sir? Good evening. Hope you're right, unless indeed be a good evening. My name is Devitt. I didn't know there was a cemetery here. My pleasure, Mr. Devitt. I'm Frank Baldwin. Don't ask me why, but Monsignor specifically ordered to bury the corpses here. Did he order to bury corpses here? Why? I don't understand. What is there to understand, Mr. Devitt? God has forsaken this place. Ah, don't you know here we take care of patients? I'm an old alumnus. I used to attend the school. It's been a long time since this is not a boarding school anymore. Building is now used as a nursing home run by nuns. A former student, eh? I never heard anybody in the village speak fondly of the school. They say it closed over night, though nobody knows why. Not a lot was known about it. Excuse the interruption, Mr. Baldwin. I'll leave you with your work. Have a nice evening, alumnus Devitt. There's a small group of graves that's been haphazardly arranged. Throw a stone in it! Nope, not today. Okay. That's depressing. Can I go in here? I suppose it would be more proper. Oh, it's locked. Okay. It would be more proper to go in the other side. Look, there's a nun, and stairs, and pictures. Ooh, there's so much to see. There's so much to see. Nun. Pardon. Excuse me, sister. It's Red. Good evening, sister. Good evening. I'm Mother Elizabeth. What brings you here, Mr. Devitt? I'm a former student of this boarding school. As you can see, Mr. Devitt, this stopped being an academic institution a long time ago, and is now exclusively dedicated to prayer and the well-being of the patients under our care. I see. Even so, may I please speak to Mr. Devitt? I'm afraid that we are too busy to start wasting time talking about past issues. In addition, there is little to say. We sisters arrived after the boarding school had closed down. Everybody but Monsignor, of course. Monsignor? Exactly. But you didn't answer my question. Why have you come to this place, Mr. Devitt? This place will help me remember my past. If you have memory problems, I would recommend you to visit a doctor immediately, and don't waste your time here. I guess that it would be a good idea to visit this place again and perceive the passage of time. Perceive the passage of time? What are you talking about? To be honest, I prefer not to talk about it. I couldn't tell you why this place is so important for me, but it is. A lot. Well, I appreciate your honesty, Mr. Devitt. I'll allow you to stay around here. I hope I won't regret my decision. Don't worry, Mother. Thank you. Why'd you go outside? Oh, okay. You didn't go outside. You were just doing a costume change, which you had to be away from us to fully appreciate. I see. Oh, well, I definitely hear Patience. Where are you? A picture of St. Camillus Deleli, patron saint of the sick, hospitals, and nurses. Makes sense. He seems to have forsaken this place. Oh. Among the baggages, I can see a packet of letters bound by twine. I'd ask you not to touch my belongings, please. You're not aware who you are talking to. I'm sorry. I just wanted to pick up everything because I'm a detective. Some bandages and other medical equipment. Nothing of interest. What if you need those? Okay. Where are you? Doctor. Oh, he's the dude. Okay. Doctor. I'm sorry. I'm not a doctor. Pay him no mind. He's been delirious for some days. I'm Miss Mary Vinge, and this is my brother Matthew. Juliet, why have you left me? Why you don't answer my letters? My letters. You see, the poor man is still obsessed with his wife. He won't accept that she left him months ago. My poor Matthew. I'm very sorry, Miss Vinge. I hope he recovers. Thank you. But I have a letter here. Here, take the postcard. Mr. Vinge, I think this letter is addressed to you. Oh, thank you. Leave it to me if you'd be so kind. As you can see, my brother is too weak to read it. Well, Matthew, let's see who has written to you. Oh. It's a letter from our mother. Dear Matthew, I hope you are recovering. I wish that your beloved sister and you come back home soon. Mother needs more care now than ever. She worries a lot. Do you remember the good times when we lived all together? You're a liar! You're a liar! She's lying to you! Miss Vinge is making up the letter's contents. Photographs of people, most likely family and friends of this bed's previous recipients. What's over here? A magazine entitled Weird Tales. What happened to you? Are you alright? There was a rhythmic sound, like a breathing. But when? Last night I felt an increasing pressure on my temples. Something dry and rough like tree bark brushed against my leg, and I saw something on the wall, like a growing shadow. I lit the lamp and there was nothing. Madam? Madam? Poor woman has fallen into an uneasy, fitful sleep. See. Young sir? He is a quite pale young boy. He is asleep. Something on the wall. That's creepy. Please help. Crosses. There are several crucifixes altogether at the headboard of this bed. Why? Please, someone. Piety. I am sorry you cannot be here. Is there some way I can help? Don't worry about it, sir. The Lord looks after each and every one of our patients. He will provide you with all the help you need. If you wish, you can pray there, next to the statue of Our Lady. Don't you think she is beautiful? The Virgin listens to those in need. You are avoiding my question. A gloomy statue of the Virgin Mary makes this place even more mournful, if that is possible. Well, I can't actually pray to it, woman, so... But... No, I didn't mean to click you. No. Okay. What's over here? A picture of the Virgin Mary gazing at you, supposedly to portray a sympathy and compassion for you. However, she seems to look more pained and sorrowful here. Everything is so sad! Two options. Let's go this way.